Hello, everyone. This is Captain Logan. I want to tell you about a new podcast that Jason and I are starting about They Might Be Giants, our favorite rock band. It's called The Podcast Surfs Alone, and it's on Spotify. First episode is available right now, and the link is in the description, so you can go listen to that at your leisure. Here in a minute, I'm going to play you an excerpt from the new episode that's about my favorite They Might Be Giants song of all time. So take a listen to that, and I'm going to try to post an excerpt each time we put a new episode up. This will be the first show that I've produced apart from the channel in a real long time, and the only reason we're not putting these on the channel is because I don't want them to get flagged for music, and I really want to be able to play music, so I don't want to risk the shows getting blocked. The Giants are generally really good about that, but there's every possibility that it still gets blocked, and I don't want to deal with that. We used to do They Might Be Giants content, and I know this is, by the way, a really niche subject, but for the few of you guys that are really into this band, I think you'll enjoy this show. I miss talking about the Giants, and again, the only reason we quit was because we weren't able to play music, and I was finding that really frustrating. So Jason and I are coming up with playlists based on various subjects regarding They Might Be Giants. This first one is about tracks that we think are good starting places for newcomers to the band. And so if you've never heard They Might Be Giants before, it might be cool to listen to the episode and see what you think of their music. And if you are a big fan, it might give you some suggestions to introduce new folks that have never heard the band to before. The old show I used to do, Whistling in the Dark, was with my stepdad, the Jeff, and in case you're wondering about him, he is planning on coming on the show as often as possible, and we have already shot the second episode, but hopefully he can come in for one real soon after that. So here is an excerpt from the first episode. It's about my favorite song, It's Not My Birthday. Enjoy, and tell me what you think of the show in the comments if you go and listen to it, and I hope you'll consider going to Spotify and taking a look.
I'm not the only dust my mother raised. I am not the only dust my mother raised.
And that was It's Not My Birthday from Miscellaneous T. Nobody understands why I love this song so much. It's like, I don't think it's anybody else's favorite Team BG song, but I love the melody. I love the kind of folk song of it. I'm kind of a sucker for Team BG's more folk sensibilities, I think. And I like the combination of, I think I like it partly because it's so unplugged.
Yeah.
I like the combination of the acoustic guitar with the accordion.
Yeah.
It's easy to forget there's even accordion in that song, and then you get to the bridge, and you go, "Oh, this is like the guitar is being backed by accordion."
Yeah.
And as always, a lot of fun turns of phrase and clever lyric writing. But I think a lot of it is just, again, that folk song and the kind of unplugged sound of it. And the big thing that your first track didn't have, of course, is accordion. And
Yeah.
And so, like, you got the big flansy horn work in that song, and that's consummate Team BG. This is also consummate Team BG.
Yeah.
This is Pink Album stuff.
Yeah. And I think this is another track where, like, it shouldn't be on an album like that. Where, I mean, Dr. Worm had the same thing. It shouldn't be on Severe Tire Damage. It should be on John Henry.
Yeah, but half of Miscellaneous T is like that, where you're like, how are these B-sides?
Yeah, and It's Not My Birthday should be on Lincoln. Or, I mean, not Flood, but
I
Apollo 18.
I think it would be weird if that was on Apollo 18.
No, yeah.
It's because it's not. Apollo 18 always sounded to me like a full band sound, an album before they became a full band.
Yeah.
But it definitely, so it's weird that Turn Around is on that record, because that sounds like a song that could have been on Flood to me.
Yeah.
But you're right, this song should have been on Lincoln, or even if
It was
they'd written it
originally
already.
gonna be on Lincoln.
Was it?
Yeah, I keep meaning to listen to the Lincoln demo for that. I think we're able to listen to that, but I I think so.
Oh wow! If you find that, show it to me.
Yeah, I will.
We want to do a show on demos at some point too.
That's why I'm not sure if I want to show you that yet, or if I want to get your first reaction to it.
I like the simplicity of that song. The reason I think the big reasons I think it's a good thing to show somebody that's never heard the Giants before is A, it's short but not too short.
Yeah.
B, it's still quirky with instruments that you're not used to hearing for quote unquote rock songs.
Yeah.
But it's not dissonant, it's not weird.
Yeah.
Like it's a straightforward melody. It's something that you can grab onto. I've made the mistake of showing people for the first time songs that are a little bit too out there. Don't lead with Chess Piece Face. I love Chess Piece Face. It's not a good idea.
Have you led with Chess Piece Face before?
I mean, I was an idiot in high school.
Oh.
We're gonna do speaking of Apollo 18.